China's DeepSeek AI, cheap, powerful, suddenly threatening American tech supremacy, reminds me of the Brahmastra paradox in our epics. A weapon so devastating that its very existence forced restraint, strategic secrecy, and ultimately, its own containment.
आर्या जी, ये ब्रह्मास्त्र नहीं है, ये बजट ब्रह्मास्त्र है. DeepSeek spent a fraction, $6 million versus OpenAI's billions and still rattled Silicon Valley. America's not worried about the weapon, they're terrified someone built it in their garage.
Exactly the point. In the Mahabharata, the Brahmastra's power wasn't just destruction, it was accessibility. When Ashwatthama, a half-trained warrior, could invoke it out of desperation, the cosmic order itself intervened. The weapon became too democratic, too dangerous.
तो अब बाइडेन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन भी कॉस्मिक ऑर्डर बन गई. Export controls, chip bans, national security investigations, because DeepSeek proved you don't need NVIDIA's expensive GPUs to train cutting-edge AI. The monopoly just got Jugaad-ed.
America's response mirrors what happened after nuclear proliferation. Once the knowledge escapes, once China, India, Pakistan all have the bomb, you can't uninvent it. You can only control, contain, and create new hierarchies of access.
But here's the twist, DeepSeek open-sourced everything. It's like Ashwatthama live-streaming the Brahmastra mantra on YouTube. Now every country, every startup can fork the code. The genie's not just out of the bottle, it's on GitHub.
Which brings us back to the ancient dilemma, when knowledge becomes a weapon, and that weapon becomes ubiquitous, power shifts from those who possess it to those who can wield it wisely. Or recklessly.
And right now, nobody knows who's wise and who's reckless. America thought expensive is equal to exclusive is equal to safe. China just proved innovation doesn't need a $1 trillion price tag. The whole game board just flipped.
History teaches us that every arms race ends the same way, not with one side winning, but with everyone realizing the cost of competition exceeds the value of dominance.
Bilkul. The Brahmastra was never used after the Mahabharata ended, not because warriors became saints, but because mutual destruction became mutually guaranteed. DeepSeek just made AI the new mad doctrine.
So perhaps the real lesson isn't about the weapon at all. It's that when scarcity becomes abundance overnight, the powerful don't fear the technology, they fear losing their monopoly on defining what's possible.
Exactly. Silicon Valley's nightmare isn't Chinese AI. It's the proof that their $1 trillion moats can be crossed with frugal engineering and open collaboration. The empire just met its Jugaad moment.